Hello and welcome to the Self-Unemployed Podcast. Now, we've probably all seen Mr. Beast videos where he gives away hundreds of thousands of dollars to lucky candidates and contestants on his show. So, in this clip from the podcast, Kush and I discuss what we would do if we were given several $100,000 to invest.
I was watching a Mr. Beast video the other day, and he gave away $700,000 to these two people that lived in a nuclear bunker for 3 months.
I just built this bunker, and these two people who have never met each other are going to attempt to live down here for the next 100 days. Take your blindfolds off.
So what would you do if you were given $700,000?
What would I do with it? Well, given my position, I think most of it would be reinvested, because I know now that can grow to be 10x in a few years.
So what would you invest in?
Property. Some form of property.
What strategy?
I think probably some form of commercial. So maybe commercial to residential, or commercial on a long lease, and then push the value up. So by that I mean buy an empty commercial building, and then get a good tenant in, and then push the value up, make some money.
Is that because that sort of arrangement will be a bit more hands off, less work for you? Is that or
yeah? Well, I'm just thinking
that amount of capital.
Yeah, I'm just
that would,
yeah. In terms of like, you've got a big pot to start with, so let's do big stuff.
Yeah,
and get a big return.
Yeah,
I think that makes most sense, as opposed to doing like smaller things, because there's still work involved. It's still work is work, isn't it? Let's just do bigger stuff, would be my thinking. But it's a nice position to be in, I think, definitely.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. But, I just can't help thinking that most of the people that Mr. Beast gives money to, probably a couple of years later, they haven't got anything to show for it.
That's very true. Can I ask, Colin, what would you do with it?
I just want to quickly say thank you so much for watching or listening. If you are watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and a subscribe and all that, and subscribe to the podcast, leave us a review. All those things are super useful. But if you like what you're hearing and you'd like to become self-unemployed yourself, then I'd really like to build a community. And the way that I'm doing that is I've got a free mailing list that you can join. And when we record these episodes, they're going to be put out as live streams. So you'll get to see a little bit behind the scenes. You'll get to see the episodes before they go out on the main channel and on the podcast. And you'll get to interact with us as we're recording. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, head on over to the website, links in the description, and I look forward to chatting with you as we record future episodes.
Put you on the spot now.
So, yeah, what would I do with it? I mean, obviously, I would invest in property. I would make sure I'm maxing out my ISA every year for the next couple of years, and make sure I'd probably put a little bit into my pension as well. So, because I think ISAs are really, really good way in the long term to get to get some of your investment tax free but it's limited to how much you can do each year. So I'd make sure I'm maxing that out. And then I'd put the rest into doing more BRRs, I think, but I'd be looking to do BRR to SA. So I'd be looking to rent as service accommodation. I'm also interested in doing sort of BRR to social housing and getting a social housing tenants, because I think that's a really valuable thing to do. Something that there's a huge need for that. And it's again, it's sort of as opposed to renting to a regular tenant, you get a long lease.
Yeah.
So it works well on both ends. And maybe a couple of HMOs, some combination of those things. I'm keen to do, because all the properties I have at the moment are regular tenancies. One I'm trying to change to an SA because I think it's going to work well as an SA, but I'm keen to do more SA, social housing, and HMOs as my next major, my next projects.
Yeah. And the good thing is that you've got the training and you've got the knowledge on all the strategies now. So it's kind of like whatever fits that property, you're able to go and implement. So you've got options.
Thank you so much for watching. If you're on the journey to becoming self-unemployed, taking control of your financial freedom, then you're in the right place. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and questions. But more importantly, make sure you head on over to our website and sign up for the mailing list. The link is in the description. By joining, you'll get exclusive access to our live streams when we record future episodes, so you can be part of the conversation and see behind the scenes. So don't miss out. We'd love to have you join us live, so I'll see you at the next one.